Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So in today's video, we are going to be working on our watermelon. I like this method because, you guys, I don't know if you've ever grown watermelon on the ground in your watermelon patch and then your vines are all spread out and you trying your best not to step on your vines. This is just a perfect way not to worry about stepping on them. It's just going ahead and trellising your melons. Now, if you're going to be growing massive size melons, maybe 50 pounds, then yes, I won't recommend you doing this, you guys, but 15-20 pound watermelon, you can trellis it on a trellis. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this video and go ahead and get these melons done. I'm really excited because I can't wait, you guys, to get a melon. I can't wait. I don't know about you guys, but I really love my melons. And now that I am juicing, I really can't wait to get my melons. But I do have in here cantaloupe, honeydew melon, and as well sweet watermelons. So let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this video and start trellising up our watermelon. Now I do have here is just some good old yarn. And I'm just going to take some yarn and trellis my melons, and as well I will be pruning off some of the leaves and things like that, but I will be showing you guys, so really look close at what I'm doing and so you won't mess your plant up. Okay, so we're going to be removing some goodies off of our plant. Okay, so I have just some brown yarn that I'm going to be using. Now you can use burlap string. I'm going to be using the yarn today. So here, what kind of melon is this one? This is the musk melon right here. All right, can you guys see that? Right here. So you have your straight stem so far. I haven't seen any suckers quite just yet. So once I start seeing those suckers, I will be removing them. Well, let's go ahead and get this tied. If I find a sucker, I'll make sure I can show you guys exactly what I'll be removing. Okay, so we got our yarn, and we're gonna just take a loose knot. Okay. Now, if you have your trellis all the way to the ground, you don't have to worry about this, but you still will have to maintain your vine. You don't want it crisscrossing too far over to the next vine, especially how closely I have grown mine. Now, they tell you to space it out a certain way, but you guys, I have success without all of that, okay? All right, so we got it here, and we're gonna just tie it to my trellis, just like this. We're just gonna tie it, loosely tie it. All right, and as it grows, I'm just going to wrap it. So you have your male flowers, and we will be getting some females on here soon. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so I do see some suckers coming on. All right. So I just like to take my time, you guys, in the garden and get the work done. I don't like to stress myself. This is my relaxing time. Sometimes we have so much going on in our regular lives that we don't know how to just take a moment to appreciate the simple things. This is the time for me to, you know, de-stress. So taking your time in your garden and loving the process of it. All right, got that one up there. Okay, so now I'm going to just take the bypass pruners and I'm going to remove the suckers from the bottom of my plant. So if you see this right here, can you guys see this? Right here, this little one right here is a sucker, and I'm going to take it off. Okay, I'm going to take the sucker off. Let's see if I can show you guys again. Got another sucker. So this one, the piece that's running away, I'm going to remove it. And any of the bottom ones, I'm going to remove it. So I'm going to clean up my plants at least a foot from the soil line. You guys, this help with powdery mildew, okay? I promise you, you don't want powdery mildew on your plants because it just keeps spreading, and your leaves just die off your plant. And it just makes your plant sick. So cleaning up your plant is a great thing, okay? So I'm going to remove all of the sun leaves from the bottom. All right. As you can see now, I'm about a foot. Okay, I'm about a foot. Okay, from the soil. And I'm going to just keep doing that. But I did want to show you what a sucker was. The sucker is the growth, all from the main stem. Make sure you do not cut too close to your stem. You want your plant to be able to heal. Okay. So as you guys can see, stuff like this will cause problems to your plant in the long run. So please just try to remove it. We want our plant strong and healthy so that we can produce as much fruit as we can and let the plant live as long as it can. All right, I got some weeding in here. This bed's gonna look so different, you guys, by the time I'm done getting all of the weeds and getting the plants stringed up and getting the plants cleaned up very nicely. All this is going to look so different. It's going to look actually pretty empty by the time I'm done. It's going to look pretty empty by the time I'm done, but it's going to be worth it, you guys. I promise. I promise. I've been doing this for a good little while, and it's going to be great. All right, so as we can see here, let's see what we got. You don't be careful with your vines. Don't be too rough with your vines, and really look through your plants. All right, so this one here is really nice size here, and as you can see by being on the ground, I'm seeing spotting. Okay, so getting this off the ground. Now if you have big plants, this won't matter. Okay, just try to keep your plant clean even while it's on the ground. All right, so I'm going to do like I always do, a very loose knot onto your plant. See if you guys can see, it's a very loose. It's very loose. It can slide up and down, okay? I'm going to tie it. My melons are about 6 to 8 inches, you guys, apart. I really maximize my space as much as I can. All right, so we're gonna clean out the sucker. See if you guys can see that big sucker. This is a big sucker on here. This right here, we're gonna take that off. See that? I'm gonna take that off. And we got a nice clean stem right here. All right. Okay, so right now I'm going to give the watermelon a feeding. Okay, so after I have done such a big chop on them, I want them to get all this lovely feeding. So this is a water soluble that I'm going to be feeding the watermelon so they won't feel stressed. And I have here, you guys, is so we're going to be using fish fertilizer today. This is a water soluble. It's 511 NP and K. That's what we're going to be doing today to feed our watermelon and cantaloupe. So I have it in a 2-gallon pitcher with 2 tablespoons in my 2-gallon pitcher. Give it a stir. Be careful not to get this, you guys, on your hands. And let me put my tools up, you guys. My tools. All right, so we're just gonna give them a good little water. I'm not gonna water those because they're stunted, and it's gonna water the ones that we have pruned. All right. Try to water just the bottom of the plant, not your plant itself. If you can, keep from burning your plant. Okay. All the plants look nice and clean. Bumblebees are happy. Okay, guys, we're at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did take care of all of our melons, and they are going to do absolutely amazing. I'm going to try my best to come back in about a week or two to show you guys how they're doing, and as well the ones that I've already started to go ahead and pop into this bed. Here on the East Coast, Zone 8A, we have a long growing season, so we still have some time. They might take just a tad bit longer, you guys, to get where we want them to be, but you guys, it's gonna work out just fine. But that's the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And like I always tell you guys, remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.